Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, February 20th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. To those that have off today, all right, but enjoy your day. And while we are talking about President's Day, hopefully everyone heard the news that President Jimmy Carter is in hospice now. I had a conversation this weekend with a friend, and we both agreed that he is probably one of the most outstanding human beings you're ever going to find. To President Carter, I say thank you and Godspeed. All right, we have a lot of news to catch up on, so shall we? If you have kids in the Chesapeake, Glen Burnie, Meade, North County, Northeast, and Old Mill clusters, this is for you. There is some redistricting afoot, and it is the beginning of the process, and it is guaranteed to tick off many and please a few. It will go into effect on August of 2024, so here is your chance to be involved. Let your voice be heard. With that, the school has launched a new interactive tool to review and comment on potential scenarios. These are not plans, they're just scenarios, and they're going to be used to help them form the plans. So now is the time to let your voice be heard. We do have a link at eyeonannapolis.net, and you can also access it via the website for the county schools at aacps.org. A few follow-up stories this morning. The final results are in from the Super Bowl at the Heritage Baptist Church and their Super Bowl Sunday fundraiser for the Lighthouse. More than 200 people attended, myself and Teresa included, enjoyed soup and salad, and all told, they raised $7,860 for the Lighthouse. That goes a long way. And that's a whopping 31% over their $6,000 goal. And they are still accepting online donations for, I think, about another week. So you want to go to heritageloves.com. Up in the upper right corner, there is a link for Super Bowl, and you can donate, and all of that will go to the Lighthouse. And you want to plan ahead for next year. Super Bowl Sunday, 11 a.m. We'll see you at Heritage Baptist Church. Earlier this month, we reported that Gordon Biersch was closing, and they did. They wasted no time moving out once they closed the doors, and now we can confirm what is going into that place. The CEO of SPB Hospitality, the corporate overlord of Biersch, sent me an email saying that they're going to be putting in a new restaurant called J. Alexander's. It's a different concept. And fun fact, SPB also owns Stony River over there in the mall, so they are very familiar with the area. He did say that they're hoping to open in late June or early July. And I'll tell you, I swung by the mall the other day, and Miller's Ale House looks like they are ready to open very soon as well. My guess is in a month, maybe two, if the weather still holds out and they can get that parking lot paved. What are you doing on Wednesday night? Can you head over to Maryland Hall and catch a flick? The Annapolis Film Society and the Annapolis Film Festival is going to be presenting Pinball, the Man Who Saved the Game. It's a true story about when pinball was illegal in New York City, and I didn't know that. And this pinball wizard, Roger Sharp, worked with the powers that be to overturn that law. And of course, because it's a film, he found love along the way. You can get tickets at AnnapolisFilmFest.org or at the door, but the door is cash only. It's $15. This will be the last screening before the actual festival kicks in on March 23rd through the 26th, and passes are on sale for that right now as well. March 3rd to 5th, it seems like Annapolis may be changing its name to Little Dublin because we're celebrating St. Patty's in a big way. It kicks off on Friday the 3rd with a Hooley at City Dock under a big, huge tent. Tickets are available. It is a ticketed event. You can get them at naptownevents.com. And then on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be a free 2-day music festival called Shamrock the Dock, also down at City Dock under a big tent. This is free, and it's noon to 10 on Saturday and 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sunday. And the big event is the St. Patrick's Parade. Notice I didn't say St. Patrick's Day Parade. It does step off at 1 p.m. on Sunday the 5th, and you may have noticed that it is not on St. Patrick's Day, but a week or so before. That's intentional. Most businesses don't need any help on the 17th. This allows businesses a little boost in the off-season. Plus, it attracts lots of national parade units that normally would go to larger cities on the weekends just surrounding St. Patrick's Day. All in all, going to be a great weekend, and it's a big win for the city of Annapolis. Did you listen to our Canines and Crosstreks on Friday? Did you check out the post on Annapolis.net? Well, we met with Bella, who is a sweet as can be Yorkie Chihuahua mix. And make sure that you tune into the DNB every Friday because we meet a brand new pup every week. And we always have the info on how to adopt them and how your home can be their forever home. Speaking of podcasts, I do hope that you caught the Local Business Spotlight with Patty Slaughter and the Burning House. Unfortunately, domestic abuse is real, and Patty is doing some great work. And with apology to Gene Deems for stealing his tagline, she's truly making a difference. And if you can, you want to head on out to their Mardi Gras ball, which is going to be happening on the 25th. That'll be a great party. Congrats to Lisa Clark, who won that gift card to Smashing Grapes for Annapolis Restaurant Week. She knew that Scott McMullen was chatting about leaving children unattended on his legal brief last week. Enjoy your meal, Lisa. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, the Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Alpha Engineering. And Alsina is taking the day off today, but we'll be back next week for sure. She said something about being up in some sort of substance up to her eyeballs. But we do have George Young from DCMDVA Weather here with the only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. All that coming up in just a bit, so hang around.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, February 20th. Not a bad weekend for the Annapolis region, and it will be an interesting week ahead with warm temps, of course. Some breezy winds, a bit of rain, and maybe even a few snowflakes at the end of the week or during the weekend. Look for mixed skies today on President's Day with temps near 60 degrees with slightly breezy winds as well, and a small but valid chance for a PM rain shower. And then it will be even warmer tomorrow with winds gusting to 30 miles per hour at times, jumping us up into the mid or upper 60s, along with another small chance of a rain shower in the region, before temps then drop into the low 50s or so Wednesday with a greater chance of rain throughout the day. From there, temps will jump way up into the 70s to possibly even low 80s in spots on Thursday, with tons of sunshine in the skies above before a front moves through Friday, with temps in the mid or upper 50s but dropping as more breezy winds kick in, bringing in colder air for the weekend with a chance of rain and possibly some snowflakes mixing in as well. Stay tuned for updates on that, but plan for an up and down weather week now through the weekend. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download the DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.